Hey, how's it going, real estate investor friend out there? My name is Juan Pablo, full-time real estate investor, online entrepreneur. Today's topic, how to finance your fix and flip, no money down using business credit and hard money. Yeah, that's a mouthful, but you might be in a situation in which, you know what, I have a lot of stress on my hands, Juan Pablo, a lot of stress on my head because I'm trying to do fix and flip. I'm trying to do a renovation or even fix and rent. However, I'm having a hard time coming up with the financing because my hard money lender will lend me some money. Normally it's a formula for hard money, right? The hard money formula, which is as follows. The purchase price plus the repairs equals 70% of the ARV. Now it can change, it can vary, 65% the low end, 75% the high end. So that's why I just use 70% in this video, right? But you might be thinking, yeah, my hard money lender will give me 70%, but they still require a down payment. And I understand your teachings, Juan Pablo. You teach that you should be able to obtain an income producing asset using little to no money out of your pocket. So if I happen to come across this hard money deal, right, this fix and flip, this fix and rent, my hard money lender requires a 20% down on the purchase price. So that's a big chunk of change, Juan. How can I get around that? Well, I have a solution for you, my friend. You should definitely use business credit. So I did that on a flip. Back in 2015, I did a flip in Smyrna, in which I bought the property, fixed it up, and then I flipped it. Now, when I purchased the property, my hard money lender required a 13% interest rate, as well as 4 points and a 20% down payment. So I used business credit. It came up to be about $19,000. So I used a business credit card to fund that $19,000 down payment that was required, as well as using that business credit card to funding holding costs. What's holding costs? These are costs incurred as you hold the property. There's going to be the hard money monthly interest payment. Typically it's interest only. You also have to pay for utilities, water, gas, electric for the contractors that have on in order to do the repairs. So you have multiple expenses during that period. That's holding costs. So I use business credit to satisfy those two things. Again, the down payment as well as the holding costs, until I was able to fix up the property, put it on the market, and sell it and cash out. And when I cash out, I paid off the hard money, paid off the business credit, and then I ate the rest. And that's what I advise you to do. Now, there's one thing I like to mention. If you're using hard money or you plan to use hard money and you're an experienced investor, I highly recommend you use our hard money. I know it sounds biased, don't get me wrong, I get it, but this is the reason why. Simply because the interest rates are a bit more attractive, as well as the points. As I mentioned before I started offering hard money to clients like yourself, I used to go to hard money lenders in my local area, in Atlanta, Georgia, as well as Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I used hard money in both markets. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the interest rate was 15%, 2 points. Atlanta, Georgia, 13% interest rate, but 4 points, plus a 20% down payment. So that's pretty expensive. But with our hard money, you only have to apply and you can get qualified for 8.5% interest rate. Now you can fact check this. Go to your local networking event, go to your local networking group, search online for hard money lenders in your area. Please believe you will not find interest rates below 10% for hard money. They will be in the double digits, but with us, 8.5%, and our points could range depending on your locale, but it can range from 2 points to about 4 points. So it's not bad, right? But we do require a down payment. The down payment is for the purchase price, only 10%, not 20%. And for the repairs, 5%. So it's very affordable to get started, and you can use business credit to cover those down payment costs. So if you're interested in doing fix and flip or fix and rent, and you definitely need the financing so you can apply the no money down strategy, in which I like to call the 100% finance way, then by all means, you should check the link below, apply for hard money as well as business credit so we can share with you your options. Now just keep in mind, my friend, you do have to bring the 3 C's to the table. What are the 3 C's for hard money? Great question. Credibility. Have you closed on a deal within the past 24 months? If so, prove it. Show us a HUD. It could be a wholesale deal, fix and flip, fix and rent, or it could be a buy and hold strategy. We don't care. We just want to see a HUD within the past 24 months to prove that you're credible. Experience. That's why our rates are so attractive, because it's only for those experienced investors. Second C, credit. Do you have at least a 680 FICO score? That's important because you seem less of a risk when you have a higher FICO score. Third C is the cash. Do you have or can you get access to at least $50,000 in capital just to prove that, hey, I'm experienced in real estate, I'm doing my thing, and yes, I have some money in the account to prove it. So if you have those 3 C's, our hard money program is definitely for you. Now, if you don't worry, still apply. We'll guide you down the path that you need to go to get qualified. But if you say, hey, I don't qualify period for hard money one, how can I? Then business credit. With business credit, you don't need the credibility, you don't need the cash. The only thing you need is the credit. As long as you have decent credit, you can apply for business credit which doesn't show up on your personal credit report. So I know you may have a lot of questions, and I know you're probably tempted to put them all in the comments below. But what I want you to do is to book a call so we can take a look at your profile, see what your business goals are, see what your credit score is looking like, and further advise you so that way we can give you the funding that you need for your deals. So as always, guys, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately, and let's get this money. Peace.